between ICE agents and anti-ICE protesters, the standoff happening on that farm?
Look, I've said this from day one. They can protest all they want, but if they cross the line, they're going to be arrested and they're going to be prosecuted. There's zero tolerance. They have the First Amendment rights. I had 1,000 protesters at my house. Whatever. You're not going to stop me. I'm not going to shut up. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. But you can't cross that line. You have the right to protest. I support that. But when you cross the line on impeding us, you're going to be arrested. If you cross the line and putting hands on an ICE officer, zero tolerance, you're going to be arrested. So yell and scream all you want. You're not going to stop ICE from doing our job.
Mr. Homan, on the birthright citizenship ruling, does the White House plan to file a special application to basically challenge the birthright citizenship ruling and ask the Supreme Court to put it on its shadow docket, perhaps, so we can get to it quickly?
I don't have specifics on that, so I don't want to answer because I may be wrong.
Sir, thank you for all you're doing. Will you do the same thing that you're doing in Los Angeles and Springfield, Ohio?
We're going to do it all across the country. The big, beautiful bill is going to give us 10,000 more officers. What people need to understand, we only have 5,000 deportation officers. We got over 20 million illegal aliens in this country. So this bill is going to put more boots on the ground, put more teams on the street to look for the criminals and the public safety threats. It's going to allow us to do more worksite investigations. It's going to hire more judges to hear these cases quicker. And it's going to give us more beds and more transportation to deport people quicker and more efficient.
You said 20 million or more illegal aliens. How many should we deport?
Well, there's at least 20 million in this country. Look,
Yeah.
we've been talking about 12 million for the last 2 decades. We know 10.5 million came to the border just under Joe Biden. And for those that say 3,000 a day is ridiculous, do the math. We'd have to arrest 7,000 every single day of this administration to the end just to remove those that Biden released in the country.
Thank
Mr.
you,
Homan,
sir.
is that in effect, what would you say to people who say that's in effect a national police force with the 10,000 new agents and the 75 billion? Do you consider it that?
No, I said with over 20 million illegal aliens, we got less than 5,000 deportation officers. We're enforcing the law. And ICE has always been underfunded. Look, I love the Border Patrol. I started as a Border Patrol agent. They've been increased their resources many times. ICE has never seen a resource like this. Let's remember, a lot of people, Border Patrol arrests come to ICE. They have to transport them, detain them, remove them. It's about time ICE got the numbers they need, especially now because we're cleaning up the mess of the last 4 years of an open border. So we need more enforcement resources to clean up the mess Joe Biden made, plus the ones that were here before them. And that's why, if you look at the numbers, and the media is saying, oh, the majority of people ICE arrested aren't criminals. Well, they're not counting misdemeanors, they're not counting people who are pending charges. If we arrest an illegal alien in a county jail, I'm thinking he's not a choir boy. So, they broke the law entering this country and they committed another crime. They're going to be a priority of this administration.
Thank you.
Got it.
How would this administration actually implement birthright citizenship ban? How would that actually work?
I don't want to get ahead of the president on that. We'll talk about that later.
Is there any chance that the administration could sue the judge who issued the class action injunction today, as you've seen?
Look, it's another example of a radical judge not paying attention to the Supreme Court ruling. The Supreme Court already answered this question. Now he says he has a class. These radical judges aren't going to stop. They want to stop the Trump agenda. And what they need to understand, the American people voted for this agenda, right? So, the men and women of ICE are arresting public safety threats and national security threats every day across this country. Every illegal alien public safety threat they arrest makes this country safer. That should be a nonpartisan issue. And we're going to keep doing it. Despite the hate, the rhetoric, the threats, we're not going anywhere. We're going to keep doing what we're doing. And with the new big, beautiful bill, we're going to do more.
On the farm workers, just one more. Do you understand what President Trump means when he says the farm owners will have responsibility for the migrants who I guess get to stay even though they don't have status?
I can tell you that there's a lot of people talking in here, Department of Labor, Department of Agriculture, Department of Homeland Security, talking about options. Nothing's been settled, and I'm not going to get ahead of the president. Whatever the president decides, it's his decision, but we're nowhere near that. I can tell you one thing, though. One thing I'm reading in the media that's not true, there will be no amnesty.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Tom.